Last year, Toy Industries made a new toy. It cost $7,300 to develop and $40 to manufacture each toy. Write the equation for the total cost C to produce N of these toys. So it is slope-intercept form, but again, instead of Y, they're using C. Instead of X, they're using N. So N is the number of toys, and C is the cost, which we would expect because the cost, the total cost of producing these will depend on however many toys they produce. The good news here is that they have actually already given us all the information we need for this equation. We don't need point slope form. We do not need the slope formula. And here's why. The slope is given to us. If you see a rate like this one, $40 per toy, that is a rate. Usually the rate is the slope. So in the M, that's my M right there. It's just $40. You can say 40 over 1, but it's 40. Okay, so the B is the y-intercept. It says it costs $73 to develop. That means before they ever start, C is the cost to produce. Before they ever start producing these toys, there's that first initial cost of the $7,300, and so that ends up being our y-intercept on this one.
That's your Y, right?
That's correct. Yep. So here, that is 7,300. I'm going to keep it in the format. In my mind, I really want to write Y and X, but I'll stay with their format. So CNN, right?
Wait, isn't this?
Here's another reason why I know that the 7,300 it's the y-intercept. It's because they did not tell us how many toys were produced for the $7,300. That's just the development, meaning they haven't produced them, they haven't manufactured them. They've produced exactly 0 toys, and it has costed them $7,300. So that, as an ordered pair, would be 0, 7,300, which would be our y-intercept. I can even, let me see if I can word this even different, right? Not correct. So let's say that they never ever produce any toys. They've still put in that $7,300 for just the development of the process. No, they didn't produce anything. So again, that's just an emphasis on why it is the y-intercept. So next up, it says how much would it cost to produce 2,300 toys? I'm going to need some space for that. So let's go back to our formula, right? We got C equals 40N, and then plus 7,300. Now this one, it's telling us that it's for this number of toys, and we know that N, if you need to go back, look at it, because that's what I'm doing. It said N is the number of toys. So number of toys, N, 2,300. So this is good because this will give us the cost directly. I can just plug this into the calculator. Actually do not need any principles of equality to solve this. I mean, not that it would be a problem, right? But let's go to the calculator and see what it says. Hopefully you got the same thing here, but in dollars. I just put this directly into the calculator. It knows the order of operations. I got 99,300. So if they were to produce this many toys, 2,300 toys, it would cost this Toy Industries $99,300. And with $191,300, how many toys can be produced? What we're looking at here is the cost, right? That's the C value. And so let's go back to our equation. C equals 40N plus 7,300. But here, of course, the cost is now going to be, it's kind of big, $191,300. So yeah, we do need some principles of equality here. So I'm going to have to first subtract 7,300 from both sides. And this allows us to drop the 40N. That zeroes out as planned. 191,300 minus 7,300, just on the calculator there, 184,000. Now, we can't interpret this because it is a word problem. This means that just the manufacturing of the toys costed $184,000. Okay, because the $191,300 included the initial cost to develop the toys. And yeah, we're ready for the last step here to solve for n. I'll still show the work though. So divide by 40, divide by 40. Now please, if this were a test and I saw this on there, like I'd be super impressed with the work shown, but I still have to take a point off. And here's why. Yeah, you need to make sure that if it's a word problem like this, make sure you label your answers. I know it's kind of small, but it still works. Toys, right? So we do have the two answers. We found the cost for 2,300 toys, and now we know how many toys we can produce for $191,300.